Come on, do it again, baby. What did you want? What did you want, baby? What you looking for? Let's do it again. Come on. Ready? Okay, I'll wait for you over here. And action. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, come get your raisin bread. It's up here. You know where it's at. Dum 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 dum. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart. I haven't seen you all day. Yeah, how are you, baby? You doing good? Mommy, too. Mommy's doing good. Yeah, we're just relaxing. Yeah, we are, baby. Let's get comfortable so we can say hi. Are you going to come back? No? Are you going to come back? Yeah? Okay. Let's watch you a little bit more. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. You like to side-eye me? Yeah? Are you the mustache, baby? Or is that just a dark whisker there? Hi. Hi, baby cakes. Hi, sweetheart. You're so adorable, baby. Thank you. I saw you winking. Thanks. I appreciate that wink. I do. You're so cute. Yeah, you are. You're so cute, baby. Hi. Did you miss mommy today? Yeah. Yeah. I was inside. Doing some chores. Yeah. Getting rid of old stuff. Hi, Connie. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Blue Koi. Hi. Isn't he adorable? I have like 20 of these babies on the complex. And they come and say hi every day. And I feed them goodies like raisin bread. That's what he has right now, raisin bread. But I'll make grilled cheese sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly. Oh, and sometimes they get chocolate covered cashews. They're so spoiled. Yes, they are. Yeah, these are my pets. I moved into my complex in February, and I was so disappointed that my lease said absolutely no pets. And I had just lost my dog a few months back. He was a senior. He was an American bulldog, a huge, beautiful white dog. And then this complex says I can't have pets. Well, God took care of that. He sent me all the wild critters on the complex to keep me company. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for keeping me company, baby. Yeah, you're so funny. You are. You're so funny. Yeah, you are. We do fun dialogue. Yeah, we do. I do a voiceover for baby. Thank you for my raisin bread, Mommy. It's so delicious. Yeah. But can I get grilled cheese tomorrow again? That's my favorite. Sure, baby. Anything you want. Yeah. I like grilled cheese too. We'll switch it back. We will. Who's out there? Now turn the camera around. You guys want to see me? Okay, hold on. Get it. Oh, shut. Sorry, guys. Hi. Boom, 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 boom. He's cute. Yeah, he's cute. Hi. Hi, who's out there? Who's out there? I'm doing great. Yes. Like always. Yeah. Who watched me yesterday? Yeah. I'm recovered. I am. See, that's the great stuff that happens when you live in your truth. You just recover quick. You do. Nothing burdens you. Nothing weighs you down. You have faith. You know that all adversity in my life, all the adversity in my life, at the end of the day, brought me enormous peace. Yes. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Hunter. Hi, guys. It did. All the adversity, I ended up learning so much, ultimately about myself. Yeah. And that's what God wants. God wants that when we are drowning in problems, He wants us to go inward, okay, and seek Him. Yeah. He wants us to surrender to the power of God, to the ancestors, to our spirit guides, to our angels. He wants us to surrender, okay? Because whatever we've been doing, it didn't work. No, it didn't work. So when I surrendered and I gave all my faith to God to fix everything for me, it just lifted all my problems. It's like, are you trying to tell me that for 50 something years I volunteered to carry this? And I didn't have to. I didn't have to solve the problems. You know what I had to do? My job and your job, all God wants us to do is live in love. That's it. Operate out of your heart space. Yeah. Every decision that you make in life should be made in a heart space. Okay? Like, am I going to hurt this person if I do this? That's being in a heart space. Okay? Making a decision and saying, is this the best decision? You have to be self-aware of every decision that you make and how it's going to affect everybody, okay? But principally you. So I made the decision to surrender to God, okay? I can't control other people, and neither can you. We can't. And see, a lot of people that we end up in relationships with, you know, brothers, sisters, parents, spouses, they think they can control us. Missionaries, Mormon churches, they think they can control us. These people are called narcissists, okay? They think the world revolves around them and their wants and their needs. And if you don't comply, guess what happens? They throw a tantrum. So people like me, they can't stand tantrums or toxicity or drama. Oh my God, I hate drama. Ew. I want peace and joy and happiness and understanding and compassion, you know, all the high vibrational feelings. Yeah, that's what I want. Sirens are always going off here. That's why I'm here. I bring the vibration of people like me. We are specifically centered in areas that need our vibration, our high vibration. Did you know that? Yeah, when God moves us, He moves us to where He needs us to be. That's why we have to surrender. He knows better than we do. He knows things that we have no clue are happening behind our backs. Yeah. Can you believe that I was a Mormon for, gosh, a good 4, 5, 6 years? I don't know. I lost track. Because I was baptized twice, back and forth. And I had no idea that I was under attack. None. None. That was in my people-pleasing days. But I'm out of that, and you should too. People-pleasing destroys you. Okay? It benefits everybody else, and it'll destroy you and who you really are. Because we stop doing things just to please everybody else. I mentioned that my daughter doesn't like me to cuss. Mom, stop cursing. You're cursing yourself. I love you, baby. She's just worried for me. She wants to make sure I make it to heaven. But what she doesn't understand is that it's not a word that comes out of my mouth that's going to take me to heaven or not. No. It's what actions have I taken throughout my life that have kept me connected to God and in a high vibration. Okay. That's what takes you to heaven. And I want her to know that heaven is right here. It's on earth. And we can achieve it. We don't have to wait till we die to go to heaven. No. They tricked us. This is heaven. We are in heaven. We are. But the Matrix has us crazy. They have us confused. Programmed and confused. Yeah, that heaven is somewhere up in the clouds. No, 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 no. Now, the ether is very important to us. Yes. That's where all the spirit world is. It's all around us in the ether. Yeah. But that's not heaven. That's just the spirit world. We are in heaven. My eyes are crossing. I hate when that happens. Sorry, guys. It's like... we are in heaven. Okay? They just tricked us into making it hell. See, if you volunteer to participate in the circus, then really, you're just living in hell. Because that's who they are. They're demons. The people that control us, they're demons. And the Matrix is the hell. It is. It's a jail, you guys. We're prisoners. But we're prisoners, and the gate is open. You can walk out anytime. And they tell us that, too. We volunteer to get screwed over. We do. So, have some self-awareness so you don't get caught up in that, okay? No more people pleasing. Raise your vibration. Self-awareness is everything. You know what I'm aware of today? Let me tell you. That nothing, absolutely nothing, and no one is ever going to bring me down. Nope. Mm-mm. I will never allow anybody to destroy my hard work. You know how hard it is to go through a spiritual awakening, through a whole rebirth? Oh my gosh. I put in years into this, at least since 2019, since they attacked me, the Mormons. At least since then. It took me that long to get here. A lot of work just so you could fucking come in and ruin it for me? No. No. I love myself too much now to allow others to ruin my hard work. Yeah. Because you know what my hard work has been? It's hard work to stay connected to God. It is. It's easier to join the demons. Did you know that? Yeah. That's probably why I signed that contract with the Mormons. Because I thought it would be easier just to be one of them. Join them, right? You can't beat them, join them. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. Sorry, guys. So yeah, don't let nobody affect your your vibration. I put in a lot of work, a lot of work. And I'm not going backwards for nobody anymore. Nobody. No, I'm not. I have no commitment or attachment to anybody but myself and my well-being now, okay? I'm primary. Always. Always. And if you're lucky enough to meet me and come into my life and I give you the time of day, consider yourself fucking special. Yeah. Because I don't give anybody the time of day anymore. Nobody. No. Hi, Jorge. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't want to sound harsh. But that's what happens to us, okay? When we wake up to the reality of just how dark the world is that we live in and how we actually contribute. Oh my God, we volunteer to contribute to that matrix. Let me get comfortable. I have issues with my neck. I mentioned that car accidents too. I've had 2 car accidents. So I'm always fidgeting because I have no comfort. I can never achieve like a comfortable spot for longer than a few minutes. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just explaining why I fidget a lot. I don't know where it was, you guys. It was a lot of people. Hi guys, if you're new, my name is Elsa. I'm a goofball. I like to film squirrels and nature and the beach and myself. I do cool music videos because I was raised in the 80s. So I'm one of the original MTV groupies. Yes, I am. And I make awesome music videos. And guess who's the star? Moi. Yeah, I made myself the star of all the music videos that I make. Yeah. See, we create our own world. Yeah, we create a world. I produce videos. I created myself to do that. And you could too. You could reinvent yourself. Just 5 years ago, you know what I was doing? Let me tell you. I was wallowing in depression. I had an apron on and I was cooking and cleaning and being a housewifey. A sick one. A sick one. And then, I would help out with my grandkids and be everybody's doormat and, yeah. I was the dispensary for everybody. It was like everything was always my fault. Can you imagine why? Why would everything be my fault? Because I allowed it. I allowed people to treat me a certain way. I allowed people to believe things about me that weren't true just because I was being gaslighted by my partner. Yeah. People gaslight us and they make us look... They actually project what they are onto us. Did you know that? Oh my gosh. I research everything, you guys. I don't just let life happen to me. I don't. I have to research why the fuck is this going on in my life? So why is my marriage falling apart? Why? Okay. So I have to research. His personality, my personality. What? I'm an empath? What? Empaths are targeted by narcissists? What? He's been taking advantage of me all this time. He's been gaslighting me. I've been right, and he told me I'm wrong. He put me in danger because he needed to look innocent. So he allowed me to think that my instincts were off just so he could get away with his fuckery. You put me in danger. How could you do that to your girl? Isn't that what I was, your girl? Lying to me, pathological liar. over and over again. But you know, God allows us to go in this loop over and over again until we're ready to emotionally accept what is really going on behind the scenes, okay? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to see the truth. I brushed it under the rug because it was easier. And most of the time I was being bullied. Yeah, bullied into shutting the fuck up. Just like everybody else in my life, you know? We do it to ourselves, you guys. We do. We pick our partners. We allow people to treat us a certain way. Why? Have you ever asked yourself why? Why do I let him get away with that? I would never date anybody like my husband ever again. Never. You know why? Because I figured out why I let him get away with so much. First of all, I was full of self-hate. I wasn't healed from my abandonment wounds from childhood and my trauma, you know? And my whole family told me I was worthless. My parents told me I was worthless. And my husband, you know, ignored the fuck out of me, made me feel worthless. So you believe it. You start believing that you're nothing. That you should just sit in the fucking corner and shut the fuck up while everybody goes on with their life. Yeah, what, Elsa? You're online now? What? You're on YouTube? You can't be on YouTube. You can't show everybody that you have breasts. No, I could look at all the fucking breasts I want, but you can't show anybody you have breasts. What's wrong with you? What are they going to say about me? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's what they're going to say about you, okay? See, we've come to a time, you guys, where truth will prevail. And that has to do with the energetic changes in our ether, on our planet. Liars can't hide anymore. So as good as he hid, he can't hide no more. No. I see right through him. I see right through everybody. But he's the only one that managed to trick me into believing that I was off. That my intuition was wrong. Even though my intuition saw everything else, every other danger, it's off when it comes to him, yeah. How's that possible? How? Do you know, I was gaslit my whole marriage into believing that, you know, I was growing something. I thought I was growing something, but anyway, let's change the subject. I just want to show everybody I'm okay. And I'm living in my truth, and this is my truth. We all wake up to a weird fucking reality that we chose. I chose it, but you know what? Now I choose something different. I need out. I need to grow. And when you accumulate so much history with someone, and that history is bad, there's no coming back from that, guys. No matter how many times you try. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's your frequency. If you're not vibing, you're not vibing, period. Stop forcing it. Stop it. You know what you do when you force it? You block your blessings. So God says, why should I bless you? You're going to share with people who don't deserve it. I'm not going to bless you. I'll bless you when I see that you're independent. That you put God first. And not somebody else's feelings before God. Because I'm here to do God's work, you guys. Not to comfort some man that didn't get the love from his family that he needed. Or his mother, really. And his father. But see, everybody comes with these fucking childhood wounds. Everybody. We are all responsible for ourselves now. Once you're an adult, you have to fix it. You can't just wallow in it. Or you can't make excuses for your bad behavior because of what happened to you as a child. You can't do that. It's not fair to the people you're hurting. You have to fix it. You have to go within. And you have to see your darkness. You know, the darkness that you cheat. That you have this fucking need for validation from other women. When you have the most fucking beautiful wife in the world. See, if you don't ever fucking face that darkness, you'll never heal. Fucking keep blaming everybody else for your problems instead of taking accountability. Fucking do something about it. Grow up. Be a fucking man. Stop blaming the fucking woman for all your freaking problems. I take responsibility for my health, mental health, spiritual health, and physical health. And I refuse to take care of anybody else ever again. Okay? Ever again. If you can't take care of yourself, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't. I don't have the energy to carry your fucking load. I don't. My energy is for me to preserve my temple so that I could do God's work. Yeah, show people how to heal from all the fucking trauma. That's what I'm here for, you guys. Okay. So I'm releasing myself from the last attachment. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to show God that I'm ready. I'm ready for my abundance. I'm ready for my new life. I am. I'm so healed. I am. When you can get to a place in your heart where the behavior of others doesn't affect you anymore, you don't take it personal anymore. That means you healed, okay? You know why we take things personal? Because you're not healed. See, the actions of others have fucking nothing to do with us. Nothing. It has to do with their problems, their self-hate, their self-worth. Yeah. And they project those yucky feelings onto us until we believe we're the narcissist. Yeah, I've been called the narcissist and I'm the empath. That's how they reverse the story, you guys. Yeah, somehow they become the victim and you become the perpetrator. How'd that happen? When I have the bruises, how did that happen? I didn't make the holes in the wall. How did I become the perpetrator and you the victim? That's what narcissists do, you guys. They turn the tables on their victims so that they end up taking the blame for their bad behavior, and that's what I did. My whole marriage, my children watched me. Watched me just shut the fuck up so that he wouldn't have a tantrum. And now they don't even talk to me because they think I'm the culprit. They think I'm the bad one. See how twisted this fucking world is? See why you have to walk away from the matrix? Because it's all confusion. You can't see things straight. You can't. People who do things right are persecuted, period, by people who say they love them. You know why? This is how you don't take things personally, okay? Because they have demonic attachments, okay? They do. Like my cowboy hat. They have demonic attachments. Cowgirl. I'm a girl. Beautiful. And those demons can spot our light. You see my light? See how I glow? Yeah. The light's behind me, by the way. It's not in front of me. It's getting dark in front of me. But I glow. It's the light all around me. It's like, yeah. So those demons, they can see my light. Yeah. So if you look at these people that attack us just like a demonic entity, or many, because it's not just one demonic entity. There's different demonic entities that are, responsible for different things, like the Jezebel spirit. That's the lust one. Yeah, that's the one he has problems with. The lust Jezebel. And there's more, but I don't know them, guys. Again, I don't consume things that don't interest me. I don't care to know what the names of these demons are. I don't. I don't summon them. Why should I care? I only have room in my mind, in my heart for positive things. So I don't know all the names of the demons, but they summon different demons for different results, let's say. Okay. Okay, so these people have demon attachments, okay? And they come after us. They come after us because they can't handle their own fucking shame of everything they've done in secret. So they have to unload that shame onto innocent people that have a little bit extra light. They figure we can handle the load, right? Why not? I'll just shove it onto her. Yeah, let her carry my shame. Or whatever the fuck I betrayed her with. No more, you guys. No more. I suggest none of you do it either. Love yourself first. Take care of yourself. Don't become attached to people with demons. Don't. Just detach. Detach. Once you detach, they can't affect you. I'm not heartbroken. No. You know when I was heartbroken? I was heartbroken when I was sick. That's when I got heartbroken. Yeah, that's when he broke my heart. I was sick in bed. They say that's when you know who your real friends are. Well, that's when you know if that's your real spouse or not. Yeah. He disappeared. He left me laying in bed by myself. And he denies it. They live in a fantasy world. They're just, yeah. They make up a different history. Yeah, they have their own history they go by. It's not the real one. So he abandoned me. And that's when I was heartbroken. I begged him. I begged him to fix the relationship with me. And he refused. He refused. And when I started healing and looking hot, oh my God. The competition started, yeah. Because he used to be in the limelight. He got all the attention. He was the gorgeous one in the relationship, yeah. Also was the sickly one. Overweight, sick, depressed. Yeah. And he was still good looking at the time, so they worked out for him. So that's when I was heartbroken. I'm not heartbroken anymore, so nobody worry about me, please. This is liberation. Okay. It is. Take a first step, and God will do the rest. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you.